Ideally, I'd like to get sub 3 faster quests with the EyeTracker as like a demonstration video for the EyeTracker, as well as just like finally getting sub 3 faster quests when I've been saying I want it for a long time. Faster quest saves about 55 minutes. Thanks Captain Sharkbait for gifting a tier 3 sub to TK Origins. Dude, can I play the game better? Mike. Whoa, new video. I don't even use lens for Bongo Bongo in 100%. The only time I use lens is the treasure chest game. And for RBA. I RBA'd for an extra bottle. I do blink, it just doesn't... It stays for blinks, but if you blink really fast, then it'll flicker. Or if you close your eyes for a long period of time, then it'll stop. But blinks are fine. If I can get the Twitch extension to work properly, then I'd like to use that for all future streams. I don't know if I want it on the actual stream all the time in future streams. But the Twitch extension needs different features. Because right now I can't use it for anything that's not full screen 16:9. Which, this game is not. Dude. No, the EyeTracker is not a distraction to me. I can barely see it out of the corner of my eye. But I also barely see chat out of the corner of my eye, and chat is not a distraction when I'm not looking at chat. Yeah, I changed it to blue to be a little bit less distracting. People were saying purple was too distracting. Thanks for 14.99 bits, Crude Film School. Thanks for 3 months, Arcolio. Yeah, it's supposed to be a monitor EyeTracker, but I'm putting it under my CRT. I had to do some, like, weird calibration shenanigans to make it work properly, but I got it working. It's definitely not supposed to be used on CRTs. It's definitely supposed to be for monitors that you're looking directly at. Is this a sponsored thing? Partially, yes or no, I'm not really sure. I got it for free, but I'm not, like, being paid to advertise it. I got it for free from CLG, so CLG was like, hey, you want one? And I was like, yeah. But, like, everything I say that's positive about it is not me being paid to say it. It's, I actually think it's cool. No, there's no way to make Dampé not throw fire. Well, I mean, with cheats, I guess. If you're talking about, like, yeah, changing it in Fast Request, the point of Fast Request is not just, like, reduce RNG in general. It's reduce any kind of thing that only serves to waste time. And Dampé's flames are, like, an actual gameplay portion. Like, you actually need to pay attention to the flames. So that's not something that Fast Request would want to change. But yeah, so if you really wanted to, you could modify it so that Dampé doesn't throw flames, but that's not the kind of thing that Fast Request aims to change. Fast Request has been a thing since like late last year. Like November, December last year. No, the EyeTracker doesn't control anything, it just looks cool. A thought tracker next. Monka S. What am I doing? That was actually pretty bad stairs. Thanks for 28 months, Admiral Akbar. That was really bad. What do you mean video request with the EyeTracker? Like you want me to make a video about the EyeTracker or something? Oh, watch videos with the EyeTracker on? No. Sorry, I'm not a watch YouTube videos streamer. The closest you'll get to me watching YouTube videos is like a movie night or me watching passes. A Bonk loses about 1 second, Flame loses about 2. Thanks for 100 bits, Big Pony Polo. Not really, it's just... I think someone's working on 100% 2-pause, but I don't know the status of that. So I don't track my own Dampe tries to tell like if I'm lucky or not. But if you remember at the end of last year, Dry made a 30,000 YouTube sub special. That was a half-hour video of all my Dampes of the year. Someone actually did stats on that video. And it turns out that I have exactly the kind of luck you would expect. Roughly 10% of my Dampes were first try. The more number of tries, the rarer. The overall Dampe try distribution was like pretty much exactly what you'd expect. It's almost like we can mathematically know what Dampe's probabilities will be like, and then that will reflect in the actual gameplay. I was worried I was gonna fall there, but I wanted to go for it anyway, but I guess climbing the ledge is better than falling. Yeah, it's like math works. Thanks for 21 months, Chromin. It's both a Twitch extension and something you can have on OBS. I think most people are supposed to use the Twitch extension, but it doesn't work properly with 4x3 games because you can't change the size of it, or you can't change like what region of the screen to have it on. It'll always be full screen. So for me, I kind of have to have it on OBS so I can actually put it in the correct spot. Time to turn tracker off. I guess I don't really need to turn it off for faster quests. What made me decide to get an eye tracker is CLG asked me if I wanted one, and I said yes. Yeah, it's a shame the Dukes don't go on longer. I'd love to play the whole run with the Duke glitch on. I asked Link a while ago to make a cheat, have the Duke glitch on permanently, and he still hasn't done it. That's like the highest priority thing you could possibly need to do. I don't know why it hasn't been done yet. It would revolutionize OOT speedrunning. ML, the split scroll down after boomerang. As I go further in the run, the split scroll. Oh, good split. Speaking of splits. Thanks for 16 months, Cools. Thanks for the year, Cotton Pasta. I just realized, I think when I blink, the display moves down. And it looks like it thinks I'm looking down when I blink. I think. I'm just like seeing out of the corner of my eye. I can't tell for sure. Great, now I'm blinking manually. And so are all of you. Don't give me hearts. I killed them all. I wanted to be peaceful, but they were attacking me. I was in such an awkward position. No, you did not in this vibrato. That's coming up soon. No, the music in Java is not different as adult. Not that I can tell, at least. Match the EyeTracker color with the Z target. I think that'd be too distracting. I think yellow would be very distracting to most people. I was using purple before, which I think looked neat, but people were complaining about it being distracting and this one being less distracting. No, Japanese fast request would not be faster. And there's not even Japanese fast request, it's English only. Am I gonna fall? Yeah. Dude, I don't even think about Vibruto when I do it. Like, Vibruto is just so natural to me now that I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm doing Vibruto. I just like do it, know that I have time to look at chat because I'm opening a chest. And that's it. Thanks for 13 months, Aneurysma. I hope I'm not too far away. Okay. That was like really on the edge. Why would I even want to look at chat while doing Red Burrito? It's not even that I want to look at chat, it's just that, like, my natural reaction to downtime is look at chat. Like, I open a chest, well, that's time to look at chat. How runs been today? Second run of the day, got to Dampe, and then got Damped. And then I switched to this, which is a good run. An okay run. Oh no. I don't know if I should still go for this. I'm definitely not in the right position. I'm gonna do the old strat. No, wrong buttons. Equip. Worst equip of all time. What's an EyeTracker? This thing. How does the EyeTracker work? It's just a bar that I put in front of whatever I'm playing on. It's like a Wii sensor bar. It wasn't that I had an idea to start using an EyeTracker, it's just that CLG offered me one and I thought it'd be cool. Like I always thought the idea of an EyeTracker would be cool, but I didn't know if I like wanted to go out of my way to get one, but hey, I got a free one and I like it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's definitely really cool. I really like it. Darkling's health is based on your total hearts, not current. So even if I went in there with a quarter heart, he'd have 5 hearts. You can't stun Darkling with Decanuts if you throw it right at him. You have to throw it to the side of him. If you throw it right at him, and then he'll dodge it. But notice how I'm always throwing it like diagonal. I'm not actually sure if his damage is the same as yours. I want to say no. I think it's not. But I'm actually not 100% sure. Yeah, that's the ducks. How am I doing so much better recently than in previous months? I got good. No, I do not pay attention to how much I say 100%. Do I say that a lot? I swear I'm not meaning it as a pun. Yeah, I still do cutscene skips. I still do everything exactly the same like I would in a regular hundo run. Come on. F. Hi. No, you cannot hookshot to that ledge. The ladders in that room are not hookshotable. Or if you're talking about the previous room and you're thinking of the vines, those vines are not hookshotable either. Those vines are actually nothing more than an image. They're not even solid. My favorite item is bomb shoes. Dang, that was almost a perfect fight. Thanks for 9 months, Red Splits Live. Sub 1 bow. Kind of friggin' backside. I mean, It's more like 55 minutes. Well, at least the time save of Fast Request over regular hundo is about 55 minutes. But the thing is, the cutscenes, it's not like they're completely skipped and there's like no cutscenes whatsoever and no text whatsoever. There is some, because you just can't get rid of all of it without breaking the game. So if you really want to get technical, there's still a little bit left, and you could probably say what's left so it counts for a few more minutes. But it also depends on what your definition of like cutscene is, because my definition of like, if you wanted to add up all the cutscenes in the run or something, is more about how much it interrupts gameplay, and I don't consider like a quick 10-second cutscene or something an interruption of gameplay. Well, maybe 10 seconds, but not like, you know, 5. But like, if I were myself to add up all the text and cutscenes in 100% just to answer the question, how many cutscenes are there, or how much time do you lose to cutscenes in the run, it would probably be less. Just because my own personal definition would be different. The pause buffering is for looking for specific frames, for when to both pull the bomb and do the backflip. If I don't pull the bomb and do the backflip on those particular frames, then I won't get the cutscene skip. There's some like backups I can kind of do if I'm a little bit early or late, but ideally I just do it on those frames. Judo, I'm not sure if it's... I know that I can't equip anything over bow on the first one, or else Link goes into the bow putting away animation, and that's bad. Or I don't think I have fairy equipped on that pause, do I? No. Yeah, I just can't equip over bow, so I might as well do it on a later pause. So I do the equip over bow and over Kajiro at the same time. What happens if I do play the song on the first door clip? Nothing in particular, because the cutscene ends... Or the cutscene doesn't end until I void out anyway. Or maybe it does on Fast Request, I'm not sure. I feel like it might still last long enough to void out, but I don't know. Thanks for 13 months, Skull. Nice side hops. No, fishing isn't changed in Fast Request. Dang, Dee Dee, I'm sorry I flipped your whole world upside down. Go work, please. Thought I knew during the setup, so I was scared. Thanks for sub, V Herkogen. There is a heat map option for the EyeTracker, but it's not like I can turn it on and see where I've been looking for the whole stream. It's just something that shows where I've looked for like the last 10 seconds or so. 3 out of 3. And so it's actually kind of annoying to look at because it's really obtrusive on the screen. It's like a really cool concept, but you probably don't want me showing it on stream. Thanks for the bits, Kylie. Yeah, fishing is still completely RNG. Because fishing is something that can't... Well, at least the thought before was that fishing isn't something that can really easily be fixed without removing gameplay elements. Although it was actually recently discovered that the reason fish jump off the line is that just once every 128 frames there's a 5% chance that they just let go. And so I was actually thinking recently maybe that would be a decent change to Fast Request, is just change the 5% to 0. That wouldn't change gameplay at all and just mean that you wouldn't get screwed over by them letting go. I might bring that up to Fig. Unless he's already thought about it. Yeah, that was a 000 hitbox. I don't know if 000 works in 3D. It's a good question. I don't suppose there are any OOT 3D runners here that can answer that. Anyone? Any TP speedrunners I recommend? Adam is one of the best, and I think he's been running pretty frequently recently. I think there's actually not too many other people running TP right now. What I suggest, this is actually a strat anytime you want to look for runners of any game. Go to the leaderboards and just look for the recently submitted times. And the top recently submitted times, and just follow those guys. Also check if, like, the semi-recently submitted times, if maybe those people are active and just haven't PB'd recently. But yeah, check the leaderboards and just follow the people there. That's the strat. No, the small one. Is that... That's the small one, dude? Wait, is that the small one? I don't know, I can't tell. That is the small one. Wait, no, that's... No, that works, that works. I think. Okay. That was so sketchy. Really? The scary thing about him fighting so far away is, like I mentioned earlier, once every 128 frames they have a 5% chance to let go. So the longer they're fighting, the higher the chance they're gonna let go, so I really don't want them to be fighting back for that long. But that was okay. Oh dang, 000 does not work in 3D. That's interesting. That's too bad. I think it's a really cool trick. It's actually one of my favorite tricks. Slowest Ninja, thanks for giving out 10 subs. And thanks for the 10-month tier 2 resub. And thanks for 7 months, Minarian. What's wrong with chat on the left? I literally can't have chat on the right. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna hit. Yeah, the EyeTracker shows up for me, but it's, well, it shows up on my monitor, which is to my left. So I can see it out of the corner of my eye, but not like all the time. So like it's not showing up on the game screen when I'm playing. I should have just used the chew. No, faster growth does not change bug RNG. It doesn't change any RNG unless it's like obvious flat RNG like Dampe. Dampe is just 10%, or Bomb Chew Bowling where it's just heart piece always first try. It doesn't change any kind of like more dynamic RNG. If Dampe is somehow not first try in Fast Request, I would be very worried. And I would yell at Fig. I'm not using the extension because the extension doesn't work properly when you're not playing a full screen 16:9 game. I can't do anything to change what region of the screen it's on. It'll always be full screen. And so it's not going to display properly for OOT. Oh my god. Oh. It's the God Run. Hello? No, okay. I was starting to think they didn't dig in the hole and I was gonna be so mad, but they did. They were just slow. So I lose 30 seconds on this split. This is just because of a route change. I'll save that time back later. Because the route in my PB did not get this heart piece. No wallet downgrade. When do I become a full-time rando streamer? Never. At least not anytime soon. Okay, serious question. Do some of you guys like actually want me to be a full-time rando streamer? And like just stop doing speedruns and only try rando? No, yes, no. Okay, majority no. A few yeses. The yeses may or may not be memes, I'm not sure. Because even if it was mostly yeses, the answer would still be no. I was just wondering what people actually thought. Yeah, I was thinking of doing rando slightly more often. I don't know. Sometimes I want to do rando more often, sometimes I don't. Thanks for 100 bits, Captain Sharkbait. Like I like doing rando just sometimes. Yeah, I definitely enjoy Rando. I think Rando is very fun. If I did not enjoy it, I would not play it. I literally, I don't do anything on stream if I don't enjoy it. That's kind of scary. I did not remove Nimpi's Adventure. It should still be there. Unless it suddenly got taken down within the last day or two and I wasn't notified. Did the Nintendo cops get me? I've done Rando, and I would like to do more Rando eventually, but I probably only want to do Rando for games that I am very familiar with. So basically games like Speedrun. That was scary. That was really bad. I actually tried Metroid Prime Rando a little bit, and I actually didn't like it too much, but I only played it for like an hour. It's just like the early game is pretty limited, so it wasn't like super crazy early game, but I don't know, I might try it again, give it a better shot. Metroid Prime Rando is probably more fun once you get past the early game. Skyward Sword Rando? I don't think Skyward Sword Rando would be that good. You discovered me through the Rando vids on YouTube? Cool. I think Skyward Sword 100% is only minorly affected by the new trick, because like the new trick mainly skips stuff and 100% doesn't want to skip that much. So last I heard it's only going to save like 10 minutes or so in Hundo, which is fairly small in an 8-hour run. But that was a while ago, it might have changed. Yeah, the normal way to get that Skulltule on the tree is long shot up. Hookshot doesn't reach, it's supposed to specifically do long shot. Although you can hookshot up, but it's really precise. I don't think casuals were supposed to hookshot up. No, I don't have any plans to speedrun Paper Mario. I think speedruns of that game are pretty cool though. I like watching it. But probably wouldn't do it myself. I am not left-handed. I am a righty. The reason the chat is on my left is because I have no other option. If I were to have the chat on my right, I would need a monitor in the air. And I currently do not have a floating monitor. I can't even move my CRT to the other side of my monitor because I have a desk with like I have like a desk with shelves, and the shelves are on the left of my monitor. So if I wanted to put my monitor there, then I can't really do that. Although I need a new desk. Either way, I'm probably gonna get a new desk soon because I am actually completely running out of room. So maybe in the near future, things will change. There's a small chance I may switch to right side chat. Yeah, I'll probably look for an IKEA desk or something. Of course, the Swede is the one recommending IKEA. Who discovered Big Post Skip? Well, I mean, Big Post Skip itself wasn't really discovered, it was just the first obvious application of Equip Swap, and Equip Swap was found by Exodus. Standing desk? I don't think that'd be good for a 4-hour speedrun. I'd rather not stand for 4 hours while speedrunning. .421, man. So close. Equip Swap was found on, I believe, August 14th, 2017. August something 2017. Almost 2 years. 2-year anniversary is coming up soon. What's actually really cool about when Equip Swap was discovered is I went back to Hundo for the first time in like a year that August. I like took a whole year off Hundo just doing other categories. And I went back to it and my goal was only to improve my PV by like a minute or two. Because there just weren't a whole lot of new finds at the time. And so I was like, okay, well I'm gonna run Hundo for a long time to only improve by like a minute or two. I'm gonna have to put in a lot of work for just 1 or 2 minute time save, and then oh, it could swap got found, and then 25 more minutes got saved. Yeah, quick swap works on all versions. Yeah, and pretty much. Just to be a thing so that people can see like what I look for when I'm doing speedruns, which some people are really interested in. The EyeTracker was initially making me more self-conscious about where I'm looking. I'm pretty much getting over it now, but kind of, yeah. As far as I'm aware, this game has not been fully decompiled. No, the heat map isn't something that I can like check at the end of the stream and see where I've been looking for the whole stream. It's only for like the last few seconds or so. So it's supposed to be something that's used like the whole time, but it's just kind of annoying. God, you have to play the song so quickly after that. Do I agree that quick spin is the hardest tech? Absolutely. 100%. I did it again, I said 100%. The guy was right, I do say it a lot. Axel, do you like the EyeTracker? You were the first one to say something that I should get one, even though I was already getting one when you said it. The reason my sword keeps breaking is because I'm actually not using a sword, I'm using Deku sticks. They just happen to be invisible. I think it's Mr. Jada. When's Faster Mask? Well, actually, there already is a Majora's Mask Faster quest, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, when it disappears, I'm looking at chat. Or I close my eyes. I usually don't close my eyes when I'm looking at the screen though, but it does disappear when I close my eyes. For blinking, if you ever see it move downwards really quickly, that means I blinked. And yes, now that you brought it up, I'm probably going to be manually blinking for the next minute or two. And so will you. How many bombs do I have? I didn't check my bomb count, so I should probably get this. Although honestly, I bet I didn't need that, because I feel like I have not wasted very many bombs. But I also didn't get the bomb drop in Graveyard. I don't know, I'll find out my next pause. If I wasted time getting that or not. It was 6. Oh, 6 is like the borderline. I think I feel safe getting it with 6. Thanks for 5 months, Eric. Yeah, people were saying purple is distracting, so I changed the color. Something lighter. Am I wearing a Tron style mask? No, it's just a bar you put in front of the screen you're looking at. Oh, you know what? I just had an idea of how I might be able to fix the EyeTracker. When you're configuring it, it asks you to like line up the bar like with your monitor, and you can like adjust the size of the bar. I wonder if I just make it abnormally small, then maybe it will work better. I'd have to do some like weird messing around with that. Just for the Twitch extension, so I could actually use the extension instead of having it go through OBS. Thanks, Flygon Man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this run is actually a pretty good run. Like, I have no doubt that this would be ahead of PB on regular OT right now. Yeah, I know it's good for mobile. See, there's like, no matter what I do, I can't please everyone. It's the people who don't like it want me to use an extension. The people who are on mobile want me to put it through OBS. So like, I can't please everyone, unfortunately. I'll try to figure out something that's the best for everyone. Because I do think that long term, like if I were to use the EyeTracker literally all the time, then I think it might get kind of annoying having it on the stream all the time, so it'd probably be something good to be able to turn off if it was just something I constantly used. But I don't know, we'll see. No one actually uses mobile. You'd be surprised. I think I can actually check my mobile stats, like how many people watch my stream on mobile. Well, I'd be able to check on regular OOT if I had cutscenes to check on, but I don't in this. Okay, yeah, I probably should not have gotten the bomb drop in Shadow, but not a big deal. Yeah, I can't stand using Twitch Mobile because of ads. Well, I mean, there's a lot more. I kind of hate Twitch Mobile in general. Desktop is just way better in every way, but yeah, the ads are pretty bad. I got the slow walk, that's good. Slow walk is usually bad, but it's good in that case.
If I said Wind entering Lost Woods from Goron City, I don't actually remember exactly where I wrong warped to, but it definitely is not Spirit Temple. I think it might actually crash. There's a lot of places that just flat out crash. That's probably the best bet, honestly. Thanks for 6 months, Reptoa. Captain Sharkbait, thanks for giving out 5 subs. I hate this. Failing, that's the worst. Dude. I honestly think that might be like the biggest mistake I'll run. Which is good, because like that was like a decent mistake, but not a huge mistake, but like the rest of this run has been really good. Dang, that kinda sucks. No, it is not annoying to get a run like this, because I know when I started that this is not going to be a legit run. Like, it's not... It's completely fine. Like, this is meant to be for practice, and if I'm getting a good run in practice, that's a good sign. Yeah, these splits are specifically for faster quests. These are not regular OT splits. If they were, I'd be like 45 minutes ahead. Yes, I do get the Goron sword this run. Although it's at the very end and I only use it once. For 11 months, man. No. Yes, the EyeTracker is recent as of today. Oh? Dude, I've gotten this 3 times and all 3 times I've been in faster quests. I don't know if it's like easier in faster quests for some reason. It shouldn't be. I'm fairly sure it's exactly the same. Safe. Wow. I got really lucky. Yeah, sometimes that slide on the neck, like, sometimes the way you slide just happens to put you right back where you started. Not always, sometimes. It's like, not random, but it's probably just really precise and dependent on where you start the slide. Chad, are you gonna behave for Tornerova? Of course not. Chad, I am going to have to look at Twinrova to know where I am attacking. Are you going to be able to be mature enough to realize that I need to look at the boss that I am attacking? Thanks for 16 months, Teasel. Thanks for 3 months and tier 2, KFK. Chat. Behave. Why is everyone adding one guy? What'd I miss? Oh, did someone say like, hot take, don't at me?
Hey. Oh, he asked everyone to add him. Okay. Dude, why does this have to be so bad sometimes? Yeah, you can get ISG with sticks. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Well, it's a real run of faster quests, but it is not on original OOT, yes. That's what I want. I'm so far ahead because 1, my PV sucks, 2, this run does not suck. No. That was almost so good, dude. I'm so mad. That was almost perfect, and it got completely ruined. Man, look at how fast that GTG trip is. Like 20 seconds. I think for 4 months, dubs. Yeah, I've been a little bit more aware of what I'm looking at. No, there's no gold skulls in Go to Training Grounds. The only thing required for 100% in there is ice arrows. I almost had light arrows for some reason. No. Okay. If I get 260s, I'm okay with it. If I get 160, I hate getting 1960. Makes me so mad. I'm slightly worried about this. Okay, this should be good. I think I had a bad angle at first. Get on the car. The fish is for RBA, so when I caught that fish on B, it modifies parts of my inventory based on my C-right item. And on C-right I had Kajiro, which modifies my bomb bag and quiver. Catching that fish gave me a real 30 arrow quiver, where previously I had a glitched 20 arrow quiver. And that is what let me get that, the actual quiver upgrade. And so that whole process was necessary so I can get 2 quiver upgrades from this game. So I put the quiver in the bottle. Not quite, but you can think of it that way. Crollo, if you don't do anything special in Fire Temple, then it will crash by default. So in Fast Request, I actually have to save Orb in Fire Temple. So the Torch Slug thing doesn't actually apply to this. Why is Fire Temple like that? It's not that Fire Temple's like that, it's that wrong warps are like that, and wrong warps are complicated when it comes to previous cutscene value. I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah. Dang, I lost that much time? Oh yeah, I did miss 2 Hesses. No, getting past the barrier does not remove it next time. It's still there until you actually remove it normally. That might fail. Okay. Tian, if you're asking if emulator is allowed on the leaderboards, the rule is if you're running on emulator, you cannot submit a time within 10% of the record time. So, like, if you have a good time, then you will have to play on console. But, like, say if you're just getting started, you just want to try out speedrunning, see if you like it, then emulator's okay. But if you're good, then play on console. For some reason I thought I should play Minuet. Thanks for 5 months, and tier 3, not just another nerd.
Thanks for the sub, Hars Avail. Yeah, I'm doing the exact same route as a regular VC run. That was like a harder than usual Hess because the Steel Children spawned so late. The air sound there is me trying to use Din's Fire, because Din's Fire, because your magic isn't fully loaded until a little bit after you actually enter the area. And so it kind of thinks I'm trying to use Din's Fire without magic. Oh no, I missed, guys. The run's over. Thanks for 2 months, a glass of lemonade. Thanks for 4 months, Noctis. Okay, I think my PB messed up on this split somehow, and I think my PB like didn't get something in this split. Because I always lose time on this split, even when it's perfect, so something's wrong with PB. So I'll lose time for some reason. I'm like 90% sure PB forgot Slingshot Bag. See that clutchness? Is it EU aim or NA aim? If I miss it, let's save it. EU aim. AU aim. Apparently everything aim. Anyone who has ever aimed before is able to claim that title. No, I don't have the VOD for my Fast Request PB anymore. This pace was in a real OT run, roughly what time would it be? I am 90% sure I'd be ahead of PB, almost for sure. I want to say like a minute ahead of PB, maybe even like the same pace as yesterday's run. That was almost sub 350. This is a pretty good run. Well, I'm also nicer about fast request runs. Like I have lower standards for fast requests, so for fast request standards, this is a pretty good run. For regular OOT, this would be a good run. Not like amazing. Well, yeah. Yeah, this is a good run for sure. Can't say that this is one of those complete trash garbage runs. I think for 500 bits, panda plane. What I'm pause buffering there is pressing B at a certain time between 2 different hits of the bomb hitting my shield. I need to press B right in between the shield hits so I can get bottle and B. Oh, good split. Look at me, guys. I'm gonna do this without chat. Oh my god, I'm a legend. Alright, here's the one thing that fast request can't really speed up very much. The no reflect on Skulltula is the same speed if the guy happens to shoot the note at the right time. Like, it's not something you can really control, so you just kind of have to hope he shoots at the right time, but if he does, then you can get it so that it kills the Skulltula as quickly as possible. But you can get the same kind of quick kill, just with sword. This run would almost certainly be ahead of record on regular OT. Yeah, it's basically just swag to do the nut shot. Wait, did I get the second heart piece? I wasn't paying attention. No? Okay, let me go back and get it.
Oh, I might mess up the day cycle. Oh no. I totally messed up the day cycle. Oh no. I'm done. I might still be able to make it just because of faster quest shenanigans. No. If I still make the cycle, fast request is broken. I think I'm gonna make it, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. Easily. Won't even be close. Which means I didn't even lose time from forgetting the heart piece. It'll look like I lose time here, but I'm not actually losing time. Actually, maybe I am. Because I think on Faster Quest is just straight up faster to do 2 Sun songs. Oh, never mind. PB sucked too. We need an anyway emote? Maybe. That was not fun. Come on. There we go.
Yeah, in faster quests, I don't actually need to hit the torch slug, because in faster quests, just because of differences in how things work, I actually need to save warp no matter what. There's no avoiding a soft locker crash in faster quests without a save warp. I will still hit this torch slug, just because I want to make sure that's in my muscle memory. But I don't actually need to. I'm 5 minutes ahead because PB sucks and this run doesn't. Heart rate monitor. I don't think the heart rate monitor would be all that interesting. I'm going to be honest. Yes, because I'm dead inside, exactly. Thanks for 5 gifts though, not holster. How money do I have? I have many money. Glitchymon, the weird thing about that is it actually causes lag, or I might actually be thinking of N64. I know I tested it a while ago, and I didn't do it because it causes lag. But that might have been like all the way back on N64. Although I think I'm actually thinking of VC. I think it even lags on VC. I don't know, there was a reason I didn't do it.
So on faster quest, even if you get hit by the torch slug, the game will soft lock after the wrong warp or crash, unless you save warp. So no avoiding the save warp on faster quest. I did it. I killed them all. Thanks for 4 months, Irish bub. The Goron Sword would be faster for that room, but it's not faster overall because I want Master Sword for Flare Dancer, and I don't pause in between that room and Flare Dancer, which means it would be an extra pause if I were to equip a Goron Sword, and that extra pause makes it slower. While Master Sword for Flare Dancer, for some reason, it does more damage to Flare Dancer than the Goron Sword. Yeah, you can run VC using Wii Mode on Wii U. That should work pretty much exactly the same as regular Wii VC. Meadow. The last time I got crushed by a Flare Dancer elevator, a very long time ago. I have gotten crushed by it though. It always feels so bad. Yeah, I use like all of the Fire Temple textures going off screen as my visual too. Dude, that's so dumb. Why does my shield get hit? Thanks for 2 months, Kumirin. Oh, thanks Jake for gifting us up the cheese.
That's not gonna work. Actually, that might have actually worked. It looked bad. That was kind of a bad web skip. Floppy. I'm not gonna get minus 5 minutes. No. At least I'll get 257. Oh, there's no cutscene, I forgot. Dude, this entire run, I've been good at remembering that there's no cutscenes until literally the very last thing. Thanks for 11 months, Matt Glitch. Thanks for 14 months, Phil. 32. Thanks for 2 months, Zone. Thanks for 2 months, Gabbit. Thanks for sub, Mr. Landau. Thanks for 17 months, Imaginary Assassin. Alright, I got sub 3 fast requests, as long as I don't get a BC crash in the next 5 seconds. Cool. Okay, so that run was actually pretty good. If that was regular OOT, this definitely would have been an actual PB. It's hard to say like exactly what time. I want to say like 3:51, but it's hard to like gauge exactly where it would be. But definitely would have been better than PB. But remember, this is like guaranteed first try Dampe, so it's not like, I know everyone loves to say like, oh, why do you play on fast requests if that can happen, but you know, guaranteed first try. I mean, if I always had first try Dampe in regular OOT, then I'd probably have a better PB. Shocker. But yeah, I'm glad I finally got sub 3. Dude, I was just talking earlier today about how like I'd like to just get a sub 3 fast request run with EyeTracker and just have that be like my YouTube EyeTracker video. And I did it. Cool.